Yo, welcome family. Episode 22 of the Big Money No Problem Talk podcast show, man, where we get straight to the point. I'm Chuck, aka Big Will, with my brother from another AG, aka Mr. Illiana Jones.
What
We
it
want to
do?
let already. We also want to let y'all know, man, that Big Money No Problem Talk podcast show is sponsored by Mill Hub Media, Found Entertainment, where they have a selection of new artists and gamers. Also, remember to check out the Big Money No Problem Talk podcast show over those internet airways where you'll be able to check us out at One United Radio Station, and you can stream us at oneunitedradio.com or download the One United Radio app. You can also check us out every other Saturday, man, between 5 and 6 on the number one base internet radio station out of Houston, Texas, which is the 92 KELZ radio station, which can be streamed live at 92KELZ.com, or you can download the 92 KELZ app to tune in. So definitely continue to support the Big Money No Problems ENT family and be on the lookout for more moves to be made to further this platform and to continue to give our listeners what they want to hear. So stay tuned in. So welcome again, man, again and again and again. I don't know, 22 times over. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? This is our barbershop edition. We're gonna have a conversation tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of enlighten y'all on some things tonight. But go ahead
So
and let
it might get a little hot and heavy in this joint today.
but we're gonna go ahead and let the fellas, you know what I'm saying, introduce themselves, man. Our barbershop crew. You know what I'm saying? We'll go ahead and let 88 Keys kick it off.
Hey, y'all know who it is. 88 Keys, aka Mr. Dank Hill, aka Mr. Keys on the track. Shot Town, summed up, Southside.
Ready, y'all. Ready. Go ahead, Furmane. Introduce yourself to the peoples.
Furmane, aka Prince George. Repping Furmane ENT, baby. Let's go. Check my fur.
Ready, y'all. Ready.
Play already.
At all. Not tonight. So family, man, as we always say,
tonight. Nope.
As we say, man, family, do what you do to vibe out with us during this episode, man, and let's get straight to the point. So first topic of discussion, which would probably be a little topic that might go a little long-winded, peoples. Your man right here, Big Will, going through a little situation, man, and kind of seeing the rawness of what it is, man, when you're going through separations and everything like that. And it's a tough one, you know what I'm saying, what I'm dealing with right now. But it's crazy how the laws, and I'm learning now because I heard Furmane and my man AG over here when we used to when we had conversations about some of the things and instances, and I was like, man, I don't think I could ever go through that.
Here you go.
I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely seeing exactly what's really.
You need a hug, B. Come, you need a hug, Chuck. I got you, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Real around here, man. So, hey, 12 G's gone, a lot gone. You know what I'm saying? Just what I'm dealing with. But, hey, what y'all thinking, man? What's on y'all thought process about, you know what I'm saying? I know I talked to a few of y'all about what's going on, man. My thought process.
My bad.
I still don't know
that.
I'm mad I'm the only one left out.
I want to know what.
You might have to run down the situation, Chuck.
Yeah. We're gonna run it down. Yeah, let me run it down. Let me run it down for you. So
they made it sound like it was this big Tyler Perry movie.
Hey,
Without telling me
so you're going through, you know what I'm saying, this place. So you're going through a separation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going through that. And in the midst of all that, you know what I'm saying, staying with a homie, everything, all that. And I got money that hit the account. You know what I'm saying? So that's on me. I'm gonna start off with that. But I had money that hit the account. You know what I'm saying? And when the money hit, it was just a little argument over all that. And so after that, she just went on and took half of the money out the account. So once she took half the money out, I was like, you know what it is, what it is. I just kept it moved out, did what I needed to do. So I'm over my man's house. It's a lot of drama going on in between that. So I'm over my man's house, you know what I'm saying? Got my beat, you know, so I got a W, whatever. That gets taken away and hidden. So I don't know where the BMW at. After that happens.
Wait, BMW ain't got no tracker on that motherfucker?
That's the thing, man. The tracker went on at the time. Yeah, so after that happened, I still having these issues. So we try to discuss, you know what I'm saying? Try to be amicable, try to discuss money, do what we gotta do. Next thing you know, You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with it. I say I'm just gonna talk to the lawyer and everything like that. Another $6,000 go missing out my account. So now I'm left with about 93 cents to my name. So I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? I got homeboys that been looking out, but I've been going through it a little bit. And so with all that and everything that's going on, now it's the issues with policy changes. Now the insurance ain't getting paid on my vehicles because, you know what I'm saying, I don't have any bread to do that right now. And it's like all that stuff, and it's like a whole laundry list of things. And like I said, I wasn't the perfect mate. I can admit to that. And I did my wrongs and everything like that. But there were conversations and all that stuff that went on. And I didn't really, you know what I'm saying, to be honest, I didn't expect this, you know what I'm saying, from the situation. But that's what happened. So
my whole thing is
go
what
ahead.
happened? What happened when you brought the law into play? What the law tell you?
Let me tell you, man. This is I'm in the state. So in the state of Texas, you have what you call communal property in the state of Texas. So with the communal property, it's 50-50 until something is worked out through the court system. So apparently, after all that stuff that went on, she got vehicles, my transportation, everything like that. I bring the feds in to have a conversation. They at the house, and we having a conversation. They basically telling me, you know what? She has an invested interest in everything that she took. So it's nothing that we can do. So I got a standing order in place. I said she done broke every cent. The dude basically dismissed the standing order like, man, that's just paperwork. That's only for the civil court. Ain't nothing we can do about that. So I'm sitting here like, I'm sitting there like, well, I'm supposed to have access to these things. My name is on all this stuff as well. But then you sitting here telling me that I don't have access to it. So basically, she could take, in the state of Texas, the woman can take everything, even though it's communal property. And I have the same access as she does to it. But the cops are saying, if she take everything, it's nothing we can do. We can't even enforce the standing order because that's just paperwork. And so I'm just confused. So I'm like, hey, I'm out of money. I can touch the car. I can literally open up my garage and touch the vehicles that I need to be able to move the way I need to move. And they telling me, nah, you can't get them. They said the most you can do, if you see your vehicle just random, even if my car was at a homegirl house, if she had my car at a homegirl house, I couldn't even go on that property and take my vehicle. The police were telling me. He said you would have to wait till the car is off her property, and then you can get a tow truck or whatever to come get your car. So I said, I can see my car sitting at somebody's house that's mine. I have the same rights to the vehicle as she does. And because it's on somebody else's property, I can't go get my own property. So
my whole thing is, why was that? Why was it not illegal for her to do it then? You know what I mean? When she took it from where she took it from. You see what I'm saying? So why?
And that's what I'm saying. They say, and I asked the cop. I said, sir, if I would have took all the money, took all vehicles, head vehicles, and everything, I said, I think I'd be in a different position than where she is right now. And the cop would tell, yeah, that's why I said the cop told me, he was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It'd still be the same thing. No, the fuck it would. You know what I'm saying? I would be in those cuffs. I would be every deadbeat name that you can be. You can take everything from everybody. And this, that, and the other, but when
you'd have been the man, that ruined her life. You know what I mean?
I mean, so every day I witness more and more stories like this. Is that I understand Chris Benoit's decision a whole lot more, and I'm not even being funny. Like every time I hear a story or a situation like this, I understand his decision a lot more. Because if you telling me I'm gonna take my life and spend my life working up to all of this, and in the blink of an eye, when an individual isn't happy, they can take half of this shit away. Yep. At the blink of an eye, like, nah, I understand his decision a lot more. Like, and that's just me being 100% legit, like, because you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. And
I mean, the court system, man, you know what I mean, whether you married or not, you know what I mean, once it goes into the court system, you know what I mean, whether it's child support, you know what I mean, alimony, divorce, all of that, you know what I mean, it's a one-sided structure. You know what I'm saying?
90%, like close to 90% of the U.S. of women are on alimony. That means 10% of men are on on alimony, man. So that's a lopsided slope right there. Very, very lopsided. And within alimony, there's ranges of incomes. So one man is paying 20 bands a month, another man's paying 600, 700 a month, or you know what I'm saying? And them things, I'll tell you something, man.
Another one is paying 120 a month. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Straight up.
And when people talk about, like, when we talk about systemic and we talk about the racism issues and systemic, we still got to kind of bring that up because it's a systemic issue when it comes to the child support system as a whole, and when it comes to how the court system deals with these cases. Because as the man, I'm the volatile one if I'm trying to get my stuff back. But as the woman, when she's trying to get her stuff back, I'm not saying this for all, I'm just speaking, you know, saying my opinion on this, but as the woman, when she's trying to get her stuff back, you know,
just from the experiences we've seen.
Yeah. As a woman, when she's trying to get her stuff back, it's like, oh, she doing what's right. So for me, it's like she getting everything that she deserves and what she wants. And as a man, I don't deserve none of that, even though you invested, you got invested interest in it just like that person. You done contributed to the situation just like that. And it's like, it's a tough situation, man. And I never thought, you know what I'm saying, I would be going through something like this, but going through it, it's like I kind of, you know what I'm saying, you start to open up, like they say, man, you got to go through it to really understand it. And I'm really understand it.
You do, fam. Like, you know what I mean? You know, I didn't talk to you about it. You know what I mean? My child support issue. You know what I mean? Just because a person can, you know what I mean, fraudulently say that, you know what I'm saying, that your child support order, court order is a certain amount or whatnot, you know what I mean? Use the wrong child support order. Basically, I'm just now able to, you know what I mean, leave the country. You know, I've been working on this for like about a year or two now, trying to battle it because, you know what I mean, the court automatically, just because, you know what I mean, the woman said it, oh yeah, well, yeah, he owe it. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird because as quick as you put it on me, you know what I mean, why is it taking like a year and a half or so for you to take it up off of? You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing.
You get behind on child support, bro. Hey, you're going to have a letter in the mail, you know what I'm saying, within 2 weeks talking about, hey, you owe, you know what I'm saying, run that money, or, you know, we're going to suspend licenses and, you know what I'm saying, passports and all of that.
Hey, fellas, I just want to say something, right? You know, some of the best lawyers are in jail. Did y'all know that?
No, I did.
Some of the best lawyers in the world are in jail, or in prison, I mean. And why is that, man? Because they sit up in that library, man, and read that law library book, man. And we've seen some people do miraculous stuff, such as Freeway Rick Ross. He was able to get out of a whole kingpin case.
Yeah,
just by 3 letters in the legal term that they use. Criminal continuous enterprise, and the difference of a continual criminal enterprise are like 2 different things, man. And he was able to read all of that just to find those 3 little words that got him out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes us as individuals cannot place our whole lives, I hate to say it, on the lawyer, man. We got to go in there and dig.
You got to read.
Oh, yeah.
Got to go in there and dig, y'all. And that's what I did to get off child support, AG. That's what I did to get off child support.
I was about to say, I'm an example of that. You know what I mean? I didn't read my my support order the way that it should, because it was certain rights that I didn't find out that I had till later on down the line. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you have to dig in and read and learn. You know what I'm saying? Or else you're gonna get bum rushed.
Hey, AG, do you know when anybody that's affiliated or inside that courtroom, right? Everybody is bound by that word perjury. Okay? Whether they be plaintiff or whether they be defendant. You know, whether it be lawyer or whether it be prosecutor, you know, everybody's bound by perjury, right?
Yeah, or the judge your motherfucking self.
And here's the thing. Yep. I utilized perjury in my quest to get off child support. And I got off, and that was one of the components that I used was perjury. I challenged the representative, and I asked him questions. questions pertaining to the household that she had no answers to. And I think no person that's living in the household would have these answers. So I really believe there's a small, tiny thing there. If somebody was wanting to get off of child support, that they would tap into that situation.
Right.
And that's my take on. Here's the thing. I'm here, y'all, on Big Money, No Problems Talk podcast, man, to empower our people, man, to make them stronger. So when they come in, they know what to do when they get in that court system. If they hear perjury, they know how to bring out the facts and say, nah, judge, this is where she works at. Nah, judge, this is what she makes. Or nah, judge, my daughter goes to this school, not this school right here, in which your representative said. Like, I just want to empower our people, man, especially our melanated men.
Yeah. You got to, man. Because, you know what I mean, beyond reasonable, you know what I mean, what people may think, you know, it's a lot of good brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of men out here that's willing to do the right thing, take care of their responsibilities, take care of their kids and whatnot. And there are a lot of situations where it's women that's making it hard for them.
Right.
I mean, and I'll just tell you this: some men just don't like to be told what to do. I'm just gonna be flat.
It be like that.
It's some men like about the money to some men.
I'm one of them dudes.
Hey, that's something embedded in the male DNA anyway. You know, any man that's a man, like an alpha man, like who you talking to, man?
Yeah, you ever seen a judge talk to you like this? You be like, who? You know, who was you? No.
Hey, but see, I'd be the one. Hey, Your Honor, excuse me, Your Honor, but I find your gestures to be.
That's contempt. Like 30 days, AG.
I was like that. I was like that. I was like that with my situation because I'm on my property. Like I'm not even on the property. I'm on the sidewalk, like in the street. And the cop was like, he threatened to arrest me. Because I said, I'm going to sit here and wait till I see what the bank say about my what's name. I'm not going to do nothing. This cop threatened to arrest me because he was like, man, I only got an hour left on my shift and I'm ready to go home. And I don't want to sit here waiting for you to do what you need. I was like, what? So you threatening to arrest me because you don't want to sit here and wait. I said, I'm not on the property. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just sitting
I would have made him arrest me. I'm like, now you got more than an hour left on your shift, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And I would have bonded out just to make his day longer. Like, fuck you.
He'd have had to. That was kind of a situation I was in.
Fuck the police.
That was a situation I was in, man. You know, they was called on me, and you know what I mean, I'm walking up to my property. They point me out. Okay, yeah, this is him. This is, you know what I mean, a domestic situation. You know what I mean, where the hands were put on me, and I was just, you know what I mean, trying to get you up off of me. You know what I mean, so. Police like, hey, you come here. I'm like, what am I coming up there for? I'm on my property. I live here. It was like, don't make us come up there. I mean, you come up here if you want to. But then they came up, ran up and rushed me. It was a black cop and a white cop. And surprisingly so, the white cop was the cool one.
Crazy.
The black cop was the one I'm talking about. He was trying to tase me and everything. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? I told you ignorant, some. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? I'm like, he's say something else and I'm gonna tase you.
Hey,
so I'm talking to the white cop. I'm like,
that reminded me of one day Officer West Coast, man. If he's still out there in Chicago, G, he know who I'm talking about, G. He took his belt off of me, G. Oh, that was the day I dreamed of, G. I beat his motherfucking ass, G. Finally, because they used to jump us, like real shit. The detectives used to jump us in the city. We'll be watching our car in the alley and they'll pull up and start beating on us. You know, you ain't finna swing back on the car. They gonna shoot your ass. One day he actually pulled up and took that belt off, G, and that was all I needed. I'm like, take that badge and that gun off and I'm gonna get your ass up. And he did it. He respected me after that. I ain't have no more problems after that. One day.
You felt liberated.
Man, he knew then. Hey, the fight, a lot of them might kick our ass. That's probably why they
I just want to say this. And I don't even want to pass this point right here though. I just want to give a clap to Keys, bro. Everybody should clap. Yo, you got a chance to fight.
Yeah, bro. I will remember that for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna remember that moment. Well, Officer West Coast, man. Shout out to you, sir.
Went down in the Hall of Fame, Hall of Hood Fame.
Man.
Oh, hey, yo, claps, bro. No bull, bro.
But yeah, man, but it's
just I walked a little taller that day.
Hey, but I want to say this. Hey, AG.
Go ahead, Furmane.
Hey, AG, I had a situation similar to yours where a young lady, you know, had me jacked up. And I like can't say, man, get up off of me. Like, why are you jacking me up type situation. And then she busts out into some spurt of, he punched me, you hit. I'm like, he punched you, hit you. I'm too sexy. What was you talking? Punch.
Sexy.
Did you call it
she run out, I grabbed my stuff in one swell swoop, right? Grabbed all my stuff, got in the car, drove off. I'm coming down BW. Get a call from the police, and I'm talking about Glen Burnie police. You know what I'm saying? And run, talking about them. Girl, talking about come back. I said, hold on, let me call you back. I called my dad. I said, Dad, I got into something with this girl, man. The police want me to come back. I'm on the road, though. What you think I should do? He say, you want to go to jail tonight? I said, no. Don't go back. Okay. Hung up. Called me back. I was like, what's up, officer? He was like, yeah. You coming back? I said, I might, but I don't think so.
I would have been like, nah, I believe.
Right.
I already left the scene.
He was all the way right though, man. Because my situation, you know what I mean. My after everything had cleared up, my guy had came pick me. I was like, bro, let's ride out. As soon as we hit the corner, come flying back around the corner with the police right behind her. I'm like, I said, bro, she called the line. So I told my guy, I said, man, just park down here. I'm gonna walk up to the, you know, because I ain't want no warrant. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't got time for, you know what I mean? I ain't got time to be looking over my shoulders and all of that, you know what I mean? Because
they came to my, like a week later, right? They came to my door, banged on my door, right? Didn't say nothing. Banged on it again. I was like, who is it? They ain't say nothing. I mean, on some real, like, petty, like, I don't know. I guess they
wanted you to open it.
So I'm like, right. If I open up the door and they served it, and I had a court date, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But it was so nonsense, man. It was bull. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of getting served, AG, that's some creepy shit, y'all. Hey, I got served at somebody's crib, and I don't even know how these motherfuckers knew I was there. It wasn't my crib. Wasn't nowhere. I wasn't even in the city I lived in. Wow. And I got served at somebody's crib.
That's crazy.
How the hell they even know they? Yeah,
bruh.
Being followed,
bruh. Like it's crazy.
Hey man, but that's why I mean, like to the point.
It was back when my mama lived in Maryville, G.
I'm not arguing with nothing with a woman now, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ask you if it's a point where I can't leave. I'm gonna ask you to leave. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Look, I'll be the first one to say. I've called the police on 2 women. Hey, 911.
I know I've done it.
Hey, because I mean, but you got to though, man. Because if you know what I mean, if the shit escalate any further, bro, and they call the police, you going down.
Oh, bro, I gotta beat them to it for real.
You do. Hey, man, look, I had a situation, man, where you know I had kind of ended things with this young lady or whatnot. You know what I mean? So she just wasn't going for it. It was like a Tuesday night, bro. About 12 o'clock midnight, all I hear is dum 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 dum. I jump up, you know what I mean? So I'm like, who is this? I cracked the door open. My outside door was unlocked. She just kind of pushed her way in. I said, what are you doing? She chain smoking cigarettes back to back, got a 5th of vodka, turning it up. You know, I said, got it. You know what I mean? Just sat down on the couch, rocking back and forth, you know what I mean? Holding her purse and keep going. And I said, man, I hope I ain't gonna have to shoot this. Because I'm thinking she great, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get calm me. Hey, can you leave? Can you leave? Can you leave? You know what I mean? But she, make me leave. Put your hands on me and make me leave. No, that's not. That's what I'm not gonna do. I said, but I can call. I'm gonna call somebody that can do
number
that.
One. That's the number one.
Hey, 911. Hey, can y'all come get this lady? She at my house and won't leave, and I'm feeling a bit intimidated.
No,
so they come. Hey man, like she turning up the 5th of vodka and everything. You know what I mean? Still chain smoking. They just, hey miss, are you okay? She mean, is she okay? This is my house. Miss,
right.
is anything wrong? She's steady turning up the vodka. You know what I mean? I'm looking like I'm in amazement, bro. I'm like,
I'm telling you,
for
dog.
real?
I'm telling you, dog, like that.
On top of that, they told her, okay, well, we're gonna ask you to leave. You don't have any personal property here. Hey man, they let her get in the car, still turning up the fifth of vodka, and pull off.
Oh,
wow. Chicago don't give a fuck about that.
Man, I said you got to be. I'd say, hey man, y'all can get out of my house. You want to file a report, man? Now just get out of my house, man. Just go.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm telling you, dog. Here in Texas, it's like that. Like it's crazy how if you the male and you call for a disturbance, and then they asking you, can you leave? I'm like, man, I called you. Why are you asking me? Can I leave? Why can't that person leave as well? It's
right.
just different. Like I don't understand it, man. So I said that's why I said like to me right now. That's why I feel you, Furmane. Sometimes you just got to know the law yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just can't.
You gotta know
sometimes you just can't be calling these police to handle situations for the simple fact that for what?
Now another thing. Okay. It's added on to knowing the law, Chuck. Right? Mm-hmm. You have to exercise it as well. Okay, and that's another step. That's a bold step. Like when you file a motion, or when you want to turn in evidence to a judge and you write it up. You know what I'm saying? That's a bold thing to do. And you better make sure you're on point, because if you're not,
all I's dotted, all T's crossed.
Straight up.
Any slip up is gonna ruin your chance at anything. And you mess around and condemn yourself.
But that's the reason why I put the onus on the representative. That's why I had questions. I had 20 questions all ready for it. Simple. I'm talking about simple. And I'll tell y'all offline, but it's very simple. And I'll give y'all one. Mm-hmm. How many people living in the household? That's one question. What's the total household income? That's two questions. Where does she work? That's three questions. Does she have multiple jobs? That's four questions. And I went on down the line, even asking about my daughter's schooling. What school does my daughter go to? What is her homeroom teacher name? Let me tell you something. All the questions were wrong. You hear me? And I brought those in to the judge with the correct answers on the next page. I exercised the law, and then guess what? The judge only gonna hear two things. He only gonna hear money and time. So when I gave him the evidence, he looked at it. I said, Judge, and for those reasons on that paper, you can go ahead and lock me up right now. I'm giving you my time. I'm never paying child support again. So I put the ball in his court. He had to do something. Now, he could have said, you know what? Go to jail. He could have. But God dang, do I come good with the business and exercising the law. And he had to respect it. And then through some other course, I eventually was taken off of child support. But now guess what? My child support is literally at $10 a month. And that's just only because my daughter is on Medicaid that she was already on before.
My thing about it is, man, you know,
my child support is $10 a month. And I don't have to pay it to the end of the year, and they take it out my taxes. So I don't even have to like really pay it for real. They take it how they take it for real.
It's the irritation of even having to go and deal with that struggle. You know what I mean? That's kind of like, you know what I mean, catching the case, you know what I mean, catching the case that you innocent on, you know what I'm saying? But you still gotta go to jail. You still gotta, you know what I mean, go to court. You still gonna lose money because you at court you had to take off and miss money to, you know what I mean, to go to court. So it's just like, you know what I mean, the whole entire process is like, why do we even have to get to this point anyway?
Hey, AG. When you clean up a floor, right? Do you just clean? Do you just smear the dirt around, or do you really clean? Like how do you clean your floor, man? I hope you really, really clean the floor.
Of course, you know.
Okay.
Of course.
Right. Here's the thing. A lot of us just be smearing stuff around, and we're not really cleaning.
Shifting it from one side to the other.
Yeah, we're not really clean. Like literally, you have to clean up the mess. Clean it up.
How you do
all the way. Like when I did this, I had this mindset. Like, okay, do y'all know that there are laws on the child support books that if you are homeless, disabled, mentally disabled, jobless, that if you file a motion that your child support automatically goes to $50 and or $0.
Yeah, I already know.
Okay.
I already know.
Some people don't know that. And then I'm speaking to the people, I'm speaking to the universe right now. We're talking to the 40 million people that's gonna watch Big Money, no problem.
That's where you got to get that modification. You know what I mean? You got to get that modification case and then go back through and review it. You know what I mean?
But let me tell you something. They're not going to tell you though. They're going to let it add up.
That's the thing. They don't tell you. They don't tell you everything that's going on.
So it's our job. It's our job, fellas.
Hey, bro, look, I didn't know, man. Fraudulently, my child support got up to like $15,000, and I'm like, whoa, no. I'm like, I don't owe that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's in the state of Florida, but my support order is out of the state of Indiana. You know what I mean? The wrong modification order, the wrong child support order was taken to Florida, and they ran with it. So I'm paying monthly. You know what I mean? I'm paying weekly, but I'm paying maybe about $60-something or something less than what they got me on record for. So from 2014 up until now, you know what I'm saying? All of that just been adding up. I'm like, nah, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy because now this is supposed to be the legal system. How are these courts not talking to each other properly? How was that? You know what I mean? How was that even happening? You know what I'm saying?
Don't tell.
It's a money play, man. Everything is a money play.
No, it be same police towns that don't talk to each other. Let alone court. Oh, no, that is just not gonna happen.
Facts.
Unless they want to get you arrested. That's when they get to calling each other.
I'm like, man, so when was I supposed to find? I ain't getting no letters, no nothing. No, you know what I mean? Only way I found out was, you know what I mean?
You gotta put your own motions in.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
You gotta file your own motions.
I'm like, so what was gonna happen? I was gonna get pulled over one day, then they was gonna say I had a warrant out for child support, and I had to go to jail. Yeah. Nah, bro. Nah, this ain't correct. We need to fix this. This like ASAP.
And can I tell y'all something? And here's the thing, right? A lot of us guys won't make the sacrifice of our ego to be without a 9-to-5 job. Would you, matter of fact, let me ask y'all a question. Would you exchange your 9-to-5 job for child support? If somebody say, yo, you get off child support, but you got to get rid of your 9-to-5 job. Would y'all do it?
Yeah, most who probably would. I think some would get off.
The majority of them would. Well, it's going to depend on, you know what I mean?
It's just a hypothetical question. It's just a hypothetical.
Because you can't ask a person. You can't say, all right, if you quit your 9-to-5, you can be out of child support. But then, okay, well, where's my income coming from? You know what I mean? So if it's not a viable option, coming in there. Yeah, you know, what I mean? If it's not a viable option. But
what are we doing here? Hold on, AG, please. Where you gonna make your money from? AG, this is America. We can make millions of ways of making money, man.
We know that. We know that, but you know what I mean? The average person, a lot of people are not, you know what I'm saying? And then you can't say, all right, I'm gonna quit my job today. I'm gonna have a business up and running next week.
Once again, hypothetical.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm asking a hypothetical question. Keys, if you was on child support and you had a job, and the hypothetical question, would you trade one for the other?
Yeah, would you? I don't make dumb ass trades like that. That's not a good trade.
You think I'm not okay, Charles?
Now, if you came with it like, if you came to it like this, all right, look,
I don't know.
Not immediately quit your job. Like you say, hey, bro, in about 2 months, would you leave your 9-to-5? If I could show you how to, you know what I'm saying, invest and start your own business, what are you interested in? Let's get that ball rolling, and you can start seeing some income coming in. Then it's like, all right, yeah, I can.
See, but here's the thing about business. It's 50% faith. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, bro. Hard work and faith, bro, that the phone is gonna ring, bro.
Bro, but you need
a good name and a good product and a good service. But here's the thing:
you need money to get the product, though, fam.
Here's the thing: that
you know what I mean? You can't go out there and sell T-shirts.
Faith ain't gonna feed, my nigga.
Even if you was like the cats in Chicago selling water bottles on the street, you know what I'm saying? hey, you still need that money to go to the grocery store to buy them water bottles in order to, put that markup on them and sell them though. Can I ask
you a question? Do we all go to Home Depot?
Yeah, no.
I do.
BB.
It's niggas that work and do that. I pay them to do that. They go to Home.
So hold on. Let me ask you a question.
That's what I got Jesus
that
for.
Is just one out of a million ways that somebody can go outside and come back home with some paper standing outside at the Home Depot. Now, let me tell you something, right? I'm too fly for that. Now, I like to build relationships. I ain't even going to do that like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be on the line. Like, yo, what's up? You need some help? You need some help? Oh, you need a ride? Let me give you a ride. $10. Hey, yo, you need a ride? Come on. $5. Yo, I'm going to find the way to the paper, man. It ain't no job that's going to get in the way of me making some paper.
I mean, that's real talk. Like, I've been laid off and I've been in between jobs, you know what I mean? And working to find a job, but hey, okay, the money ain't coming. I had to get out there and do. I mean, I started a window washing company. You know what I'm saying? I went out pressure washing, you know what I mean? Pressure washing trucks, you know what I mean? But at the same point in time, I'm not going to just opt to, you know what I'm saying, put myself in a situation when I can, you know what I mean, when I can properly plan for the situation.
So can I ask you? So okay.
Yeah,
so here's the thing, right? So let me give you the legal eyes for having a business on child support versus being an employee on child support or self-employed. Guess what? They can't check your money. They only can check it at the end of the year. But guess what? When they're 9 to 5, they check it every 2 weeks and put an automatic pull on that thing. No, but guess what? They can't do that for self-employment and or business owners. And see, guess what?
That's why cats, even if you do open your own business, you need to learn how to structure your business.
Hold on. AG, this is why America gives the loopholes and the benefits to the business owners and the stockbrokers, those who they give the loopholes to. And if we don't upgrade ourselves and no disrespect, get into the other man's type mindset and get into that game where they've been making money for 400 years, we need to elevate. Not saying we need to be like them, but we need to elevate our situation.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm talking facts. I'm talking facts.
But you still don't want to tell people, man, hey, all right, just quit your job tomorrow.
Once again, I just asked a hypothetical question. That's what I did. I don't advise nobody to do that. I am a crazy, stupid. I laid on the concrete just because. I lay by trash cans and mansions. I mean, I just do what I do.
I salute that grind, though.
That's what it is.
Here's the thing. It's a purpose for me, though. I didn't want to be trapped for it. I didn't want to have that 9 to 5 have a hold on me. I wanted to be creative and always keep my relationships and build my situations as to keep the money rolling in on my cell phone, bro. And guess what? If you make $50 a day for 30 days, how much is that, y'all? That sounds like $1,500. That sounds like rent money to me. $50 a day for 30 days? $50?
Hey, that's rent and ransom utility.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That sounds like rent money to me, man. $50 a day. Come on. When I did the math, I was like, I could make $50. Matter of fact, I could make 100, 200 and few some days. So that means I could take a few days off and then go get some, set up my, I'm done. And then they can't track my money.
In all fairness, though, it's still gonna be case by case scenario. You know what I mean?
I just want to say this to
each person and they standpoint, though. You feel what I'm saying?
I came in that courtroom homeless. Mm-hmm. If I don't own a home, I'm homeless. If my name is not on no paperwork as an ownership of a home, I'm homeless. So guess what? I always came into the courtroom homeless and always having money, living good. And they couldn't stop it. And then I got up off. Come on, man. Y'all gotta, come on. I gotta hear me on this, y'all. This is epic to me because I didn't have a lawyer to help me do this.
I got you.
It's definitely.
That's why you need to write a book,
about this.
Write a book, nigga.
Man, you help me write the book.
This nigga, man.
But I mean, but again, no, you know what I mean.
But man, I just want to say, man, go ahead, AG.
It's definitely, you know what I mean, opportune for a person, a black male to do that. You know what I mean. But at the same point in time, you still gotta be mindful and conscious. You know what I'm saying of what the capabilities is. You know what I mean. You gotta have faith, but you know what I mean. As we said earlier, you have to research, you know what I mean, what you're doing. You have to really understand what you're doing and know the ramifications, consequences, what, you know what I mean, what it is, what you're gonna be faced with, so you can prepare for, you know what I mean, for whatever's coming, you know what I mean, about to come towards you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck that. Y'all go do all that. Y'all go do that shit y'all way.
Tell you something. I'm so happy I ain't gotta go to court no more.
Fuck that shit.
Yo, it's not a cool thing. Keep going to court, bro. Shit's not cool, bro.
Y'all gonna see my shit on Snap. Fuck that. Ain't gonna be no divorce court. Fuck that. It's gonna be on Snap. Man.
I can't wait to get out of here. I'll be like this. Fuck out of here.
Hey, make sure they put this in my episode.
Oh man.
So Keith, if you give me that call, I need to hit the highway. I'm saying, Chuck, hey man, I gotta go down here and grab keys, man.
Already know.
You know what I mean? He made the wrong.
Fuck all that, man.
But nah, man. But as we get to the end of this, man, like I said, it was a good conversation, man. We talked about an array of things, man. Just like just to kind of close it out a little bit, just like everybody saying, because everybody kind of speaking the same thing, man. Just know your stuff, man. When you're going through something, man, it is what it is at that point in time. But do what you got to do to protect yourself and take care of yourself.
Hey, y'all. Can I ask all of y'all a question?
Hell no.
What's up?
Can y'all tell me some laws about y'all state? You know what I'm saying? Or the state where you know most about? I don't want to give out no locations or nothing like that. But can y'all give us some facts or something?
I already kind of told you how it is in Texas. Out. Yeah. Hey, I tell people right now, man, don't get married in Texas and don't get married and move to Texas. Everything is communal, everything when you out there. So even when you going through it, just like I explained to y'all earlier, what I'm going through, even when you going through it, at the end of the day, man, the laws ain't for you. All they're going to tell you is what they told me is nothing we can do. That standing order, that paperwork is just paperwork. It ain't.
I had a white police officer in Indiana tell me, look, man, as he was putting the cuffs on me, he was like, look, man, you know, you've been here long enough, man. Indiana is a white man and a woman state. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, unfortunately, you really don't have that much ground to stand on. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is a white police officer telling me that, trying to give me the heads up.
You got some facts, though, AG? You got some facts? You got any facts or stats for us?
Bro, I don't really have any facts except for the point, you know what I mean, child support wise, I ain't been married, you know what I mean? So I haven't researched nothing on marital law. You know what I mean?
Y'all go to 18 in child support?
Or? You go 18 and half the tuition if you go to if the child goes to college.
So you telling me if you go to college, you have to pay half the tuition. What if the tuition is $200,000?
You pay half of that.
That's in Illinois. That's in Illinois too.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. But hey, in 5 years we party.
5 years we party.
We party in 5 years.
I'm with you.
What I got? I'm about 5 years with you.
I'm with you on that. Hey, DC. If you get a woman pregnant in DC or she's living in DC, child support goes to the age of 21.
What?
That's 3 extra years on Maryland. Maryland's 18.
21.
I think VA's 18.
Baltimore, say the Maryland go to 21. DC go to 21.
Nah, Maryland go to 18.
They go to 18.
They go to 18, but DC go to 21. So just be wary of that, y'all. We tell it we gonna drop real stuff on y'all.
We telling y'all what y'all need to hear.
Hey, let me say this though, you know what I mean? Because I don't want the people out there to think that we, you know what I mean, folk cats on here that don't want to take care of our responsibility.
Oh no, we doing that.
You know what I mean? We are all for taking care of our kids, our responsibility, our situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just as far as getting wrapped up in this law system. You know what I mean? When we get wrapped up in this law system, it's just treacherous for us. You see what I'm saying? And then to some of the women out there, I mean, if you got, you know what I mean, good dudes that you know are gonna do it, you know what I mean, handle this and take care of this, you know what I mean, you shouldn't even want to wrap that guy up in that legal system like that. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. That's the main thing right there. That's kind of the point I kind of wanted to touch on. Like, I mean, you got some dudes out here who really, stuff just ain't work out, and they really about still trying to handle business even in the midst of all that. You still trying to. I say it, man. I see how now when some dudes say it's hard for them to sometimes when you got a situation that you just don't want to be around and make it hard for you with the kids as well. I can kind of see that right now and why some dudes make those decisions. I'm not making that decision, but but I can see why some dudes do that. And it's just, that's all we asking, man, is that, hey, we need to get this systemic child support, marital, all this stuff. We need this systemic everything to start to change, man. We need a federal system, or we need a system that's going to start to change, to make everything as fair as it possibly can be, man. That's all we asking. So at the end of the day,
you can't expect men to be produced when you contributing to the breakdown
of us.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Straight up.
Facts, man. So, hey, Keys, man, let them know how they can reach you.
Oh man, all platforms, 88 K3YZ. That's everything. IG, Gmail, Twitter, YouTube, etc., SoundCloud. How's it, y'all?
Already, Furmane. We already know what your answer is. What's good though? They can't get in contact with you,
Furmane, aka Prince George. You know, all platforms, man. Album forever.
There you go. Already. Go ahead, AG. Let them know how they can reach us.
Dig that, y'all. I want to thank y'all for chiming in. The Big Money No Problems Talk podcast show once again, man. You know, you can find us on 92 KLs every other Saturday from 5 to 6. You know, you can find us on One United Radio. We in heavy rotation on One United Radio. Find us right here. You know what I mean? Streaming live. You know, with the shaking my head moments, the shop talk. You know what I mean? We on BMNP _ ENT on Instagram. BMNP _ podcast on Twitter. Big Money No Problems Entertainment on Facebook. Big Money No Problems Casting on SoundCloud. We on all major platforms. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hard to find, as I always say.
At all, man. So, like I said, man, to everybody who paid attention to us tonight, man, hope y'all got a little bit of knowledge on how to move. That's our aim and goal. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the barbershop team right here. See y'all again soon, man. Peace.
Peace.